And then I'm reading Adrian Wojnarowski and Ian Begley reporting that the Knicks have acquired, that the Knicks have acquired, that the Knicks have acquired Mikal Bridges for Bojan Bogdanovic and 4 number ones. The Knicks have acquired Mikal Bridges for Bojan Bogdanovic and 4 number ones. Do y'all realize what this means? Do you guys realize what this means? Do y'all realize what this means? Oh, this is the best deal that the Knicks have done in the whole 4 years. I mean, this is better than the Jalen Brunson deal. The reason I say that is because if you add Brunson, see, this is the thing. Let me just say this to y'all. This does not negate the Knicks re-signing OG Anunoby. As a matter of fact, it strengthens the possibility of the Knicks signing OG Anunoby. Why do I say that? Why does it strengthen the possibility? OG's now looking at New York and saying, "Oh my God, if I come back here, we win in the check." And you know what? He's right. You're going to have Julius Randle, Isaiah Hartenstein, who's now going to definitely sign. He's definitely coming back to New York. This deal, he's definitely coming back to New York. So you're going to have Julius Randle, Isaiah Hartenstein, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges with Jalen Brunson. Your bench at this point is going to be Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride, Dante DiVincenzo, and Josh Hart. That's your bench. That's your bench. And you could always now mix and match with those 4, everybody except Hartenstein. Like, you could put those 4 on the floor with OG. You could put those 4 on the floor with Julius. You could put those 4 on the floor with Mikal. You could put those 4 on the floor even with Brunson, short as they be. Oh my. See, the Brunson deal, right? The Brunson deal, I wasn't as excited about because even though Brunson made me a believer that year in the playoffs, I didn't expect $100 million for him. But apparently, from what I've read so far from Ian Begley, is the reason the deal got done is because Mikal Bridges' people made it known he only want to play for the Knicks. You see, this is what building the right way slowly gets you. Guys want to come play for your team. Guys want to come play for your team. So now by getting the 3 Villanova cats and the Knicks 1 game from the Eastern Conference Finals, Mikal's thinking not only will I get to play with my Villanova buddies, but we could win it all. We won it all on the college level. Now we could win it all in the league. Yo, this is major league right here. And let me tell you again, let me make sure I get this. They're going to sign OG. I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to sign OG. I would be surprised if OG doesn't accept, the $140 million and just goes home, or just 175 over 5 years and gets the Don to, guarantee all 5 years. I wouldn't be surprised if he does that, because now with Mikal, they got Mikal locked up, I think, for 2 more seasons. So they could win a chip, and you're creating some room. And watch, Jalen Brunson gonna sign this $156 million right here and get this done. Okay, he gonna get this done. So it's on now. I mean, it's on. I mean, dang. I was about to go to bed, and then I'm looking at this, and I just said, let me check Ian before I go to bed. Yo, oh my gosh. Yo. So right now, like even before this deal, right? I was making the argument that the Knicks could play with Boston when fully healthy. The Knicks could play with Boston. But now, it's Boston and New York in the East. I don't care if Philly gets Paul George. It's Boston and New York in the East. It's Boston and New York. And forget who they gonna pick. It's Boston and New York in the East. So as it stands, they just switched out Bogdanovich, which is pretty much the same salary. They didn't even give up no other players, from my understanding. They just gave up picks. Picks. That's all they gave up. Picks they didn't even really need this year. I was confused as to what they was going to do because they didn't really need a pick this year. So now, I heard like somebody, I forgot who it was, but somebody was like, I heard they checking on Mikal. I said, of course they are. I would be calling Mikal every day. I just didn't think it was going to get done though. But what happened to me, the key thing is Mikal, who had been quiet, as y'all know, made it known he wants to go to New York. He don't want to sign. He don't want to go play with anybody else but the Knicks. He made that clear. And so the Knicks, the Don had accumulated the picks, and we got to give also credit to Steve Mills, who promised he would never trade a first round pick, and he never did. That started the process. And then the Don came on board and was turning one low round to 2 seconds and turning seconds into another seconds. And man, yo, I don't, you know what? I don't hear nobody complaining, man. We should have got Jimmy Butler. Oh, we should have got Paul George. I don't want to hear none of that. We got a squad. We had a squad already. But daggone it, man. We got a squad. Look here. If OG was to get hurt, which we know he's going to get hurt, right? I mean, right? You know he's going to play 60 games, right? So Mikal be playing 70 games a year. 75 probably. He's had 82 game seasons. Yo, man. I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight. This is like, wow. I mean, this is like, wow. So forget the draft. I'm wondering if they gave up both their number ones from this year, or did they give up some future? Because honestly, I still think they should try to get Ryan Dunn and put him in the G League. You know, I still think they should try to get Ryan Dunn. And I still think they should try to re-sign Precious. Now you talking, man. Daggone. Yeah, they gave up. Oh, they didn't give up. Wait a minute, I'm looking at, wait a minute, what'd you say? Wait a minute. Beasky, did you say they didn't give up no picks this year? Did you say they didn't give up no picks this year? We still got our picks. Oh my gosh, man. If the Don not executive of the year, ain't no executive of the year. You hear me? If the Don not executive of the year, ain't no executive of the year. Tell you that right now. I mean, wow. 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 Man, I assume they gave up the picks this year. So y'all telling me we just got Mikal Bridges for Bodega 44 and 4 picks, none of which are this year. Man, I'm still tripping, man. Dang. We got Mikal Bridges. We got Mikal Bridges. I don't know what they're going to do with these picks tomorrow. Quite frankly, after Ryan done, I don't care. I really don't. After they get Ryan done, I'm done. I don't care what they do. Package him and send him in the future. I don't know. But daggone, man. Woo, wait, man. So last summer, I was saying, remember I said OG or Mikal. Because you know what? There was no way in my mind I was thinking we going to get both. You know what I mean? I don't know who that was. Thanks for the $5. There's no way in the world we're going to get both. I said OG or Mikal. But here we sitting 1 year later with both OG and Mikal. Wait. We sitting here 1 year later with both OG and Mikal. And we still got Juju. I mean, what? And we still got Mitchell Robinson. We got Juju. We got Mikal. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my God. I'm so hyped. I mean, damn. I think the Knicks just heist the Brooklyn Nets. I got to say, I mean, Brooklyn now has got to consider a full rebuild, right? I mean, they can't be worried about getting another star. They got to consider a full rebuild. They got 4 number ones from New York, so now they're in the, and then they got to trade Cam Johnson. They still got to trade Dorian Finney-Smith, right? They probably re-sign Nick Claxton as a piece, to build around for the future. I've been telling you I thought they needed to do that. I didn't know they were going to be smart enough to do it. But the key thing to me is when Bridges told his people, you tell them I want the Knicks, period. That was it. And from what Ian Begley said, he was threatening to let the whole NBA know, I don't want to play nowhere but the Knicks. They gave up 4 number ones. Brandon's asking what they gave up. 4 number ones in Bogdanovich. That's it. 4 number ones in Bogdanovich. That's it. Even I didn't think they were going to be able to do that. I thought they'd have had to give up Deuce. 4 number ones in Bogdanovich. That's it. I thought they were going to have to give up Deuce or Precious. A young piece. Oh my gosh, man. Could you imagine what this team... y'all know what this team going to be like? Oh, shoot. You know what this team going to be like? I'm telling you, it ain't going to be long. Here come OG. Here come Hartenstein. They're going to be signed. They looking at a chip right now. Everybody coming back healthy. They're looking at a chip, man. I'm going to tell you, I already thought, some of y'all could bear witness, I already thought a healthy Knicks team, just the same squad, 55. I was saying 55, right? A healthy Knicks team, just the same squad, but coming back healthy, 55. Last year I told y'all 5-0, but I was thinking 55 coming up because of the continuity. I'm afraid to hazard a guess, man, because I'm afraid to hazard a guess, man. I'm afraid to hazard a guess as to how many games this team could win. Because this is the thing. If y'all remember, right, when we traded for OG, there was no break-in period where they had to get used to each other. They traded for OG at the end of December and then went 14-2. And let me tell you something. Ain't gonna be no break-in period with Mikal. Mikal coming in here, he gonna step right in. He's already a Tibbs type of player. He's already been, see, now look, you got OG who's been all NBA defense, and you got Mikal who's been all NBA defense already. Ooh, Lord. I ain't been this hyped about a Knicks team. I can't even tell you. I was hyped when they got my boy Marcus Camby from Toronto. I was hyped with that team with Latrell Sprewell. I was hyped with that team. But this is more long term. This is more, what do we say, y'all? Long term. 289. What's up? This is more long term sustainable winning. That's what this is. This is right. We got Mikal in his prime. We got Jalen Brunson in his prime. We got Juke in his prime. We got OG in his prime. We got Dante in his prime. We got still Mitchell Robinson in his prime. We got Hart in his prime. What? And they ain't going over the second apron either. They ain't going over the second apron. Who's this? Russell AC, thank you for the $5, man. Oh my God. If the Don ain't, yo. Y'all remember it was about 4 years ago. I was telling y'all this is the Don. Somebody said, why you keep calling him the Don? He ain't no Don. I kept telling you, this the Don right here. I don't see nobody saying nothing against it now, though, huh? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? That boy, if he's not executive of the year, ain't no executive of the year, daggone it. If he ain't executive of the year, he ain't no executive of the year. I said, wait a minute, I didn't just read that correct. So first I looked at Ian Beck. I said, am I reading this right? Then I said, let me look at, whoa, boom. I was like, oh, shoot. The Don did heist the Nets, but he did it with the help of Mikal Bridges, because Mikal Bridges let the Nets know he won't play for no other team but the Knicks. He just let it be known. He just came out his back. And from what I read, they were threatening to tell the whole league he wants to play for the Knicks. Shoot, man. Me too, above the rim. I got to agree with you. I got to respect Bridges for, well, he was trying to be a pro about it and just play for his team, which, you got to respect that. But seeing this team and knowing, and then y'all know that them Villanova boys was talking, right? You know they was talking. So, daggone, man. I don't know what they're going to do with their two number ones, though. I would take Dunn. I do like, they got me hooked on Mogbo from San Francisco. I like him, too. They might let Precious walk because they can get two players for his price. They can get two players for the same price they would have paid, though I hate to see Precious go. But you see how stacked the Knicks are right now? You see how stacked they are right now? I'm going to be honest with you. Richard Baptiste, I thought Bronny James was love. I thought it was like what's the word I'm looking for? I thought Bronny James was like a sideshow. I thought Bronny James was like, like a comical relief situation, like reality TV type situation. But I looked at some more video of him, and I gotta be honest, I like Bronny James in the second round. I do. I like Bronny James in the second round. I mean, legit, I think he's an NBA player, a second round pick. I think he is. I think Bronny is really a baby Marcus Smart. I think he is. I think he's like a baby Marcus Smart. I can see a little Marcus Smart in him. I really can. And I think one thing I think he has gotten from his father, aside from hops, because the boy does got hops. But I think one thing he's gotten from LeBron, which is huge, is basketball IQ. If y'all remember a few years ago, it was a long time ago actually, when they had put a segment up at MSG of Melo teaching Keon how to think the game. I don't know if you remember that. It was Melo teaching, what are you going to do in this situation? What are you going to do in this situation? What are you going to do in this? Melo was kind of drilling the boy, almost like I felt bad for the boy. The boy was about 12, maybe 11 years old at the time. And Melo's drilling. But you don't think LeBron been doing the same thing? I can see an NBA level IQ with Bronny. Now, obviously, he's not talented as his father is. But, second round, I could see that. I could see that. I won't be mad at that if the Knicks decide to give him second round love. I wouldn't be mad at that. I know people just seeing it. Just me. I was like I said, I was even ready to go to bed, man. I'm an old head. This is my bedtime. It's like almost 11 o'clock. I was getting ready to go to bed. And I said, let me just check, see what the Knicks doing, because it's draft night tomorrow. And when I saw the news, I said, wait, what did I just read? What did I just read? They're going to keep Randall. Let me tell you, all they had to give up was Bogdanovich. That's all they had to give up. The Knicks are stacked. Y'all hear me? The Knicks are stacked. They just had to give up Bodega 44 and 4 picks. They just call it the triple 4. They gave up Bodega 44 and 4 picks. That's what they gave up. That's what they gave up. That's it. Sadiq Bey's ACL injury. We don't need to be dealing with somebody that's not ready next year. We got too many good players, man. We got too many good players. Sadiq Bey is on an ACL recovery. He's not even going to play next year. Yeah, so forget Sadiq Bey. I think I answered your question, Brent. Forget Sadiq Bey. I like him as a player, but he's on injury. He's out for the year. He's out for the year. He's out for the year. Sadiq Bey is done for the year. Yeah, OG's going to sign. I'm going to tell you right now, 2 things a player wants. He wants the bag and he wants his chip. He wants the bag and he wants his chip. Here's OG, 26 years old, with a team that was one OG injury probably away from being in the Eastern Conference Finals. With a team that when OG and Randall were healthy was 14-2. So now, look, $35 million a year, ain't no money to sneeze at. So all he probably wants is the 5th year. The Knicks can give him that. The Don don't like to do stuff like that, but you got to go. This is the go all in. This is the go all in right here. And you did it on the cheap, Don, or something. You did it on the cheap. This is the go all in. Okay? This is the go all in right here. Okay? This is it. Oh, man. I can't take no credit, y'all. I suggested last summer that they get one of those 2 dudes. There's no way I could have told you they was going to get both of them. And then this year, it appeared that the Nets were going to try to get somebody big next year. I think, like I said, I think Mikal decided, no, forget that. We ain't going nowhere. Trade me. And you better trade me to New York. Mikal did that. And that's what got the process complete. Oh my God. Happy birthday, Mr. Hustle. Happy birthday. You got a good present. You got a good present, Mr. Hustle. You got a good present. Yeah. This was the exception. I wanted to run it back, and I did keep saying the only exception is Mikal Bridges. But look here. They running it back. With Mikal Bridges. They running it back. With Mikal Bridges. That's the thing that kills me. They running it back. They ain't have to give up anybody. I mean, Bodega 44, come on. He just got here to trade deadline. No, iHeart resigning. I ain't heard nothing about him. But I'm going to guarantee you 100%. iHeart and OG will be back. I'm going to tell you 100%. OG Anunoby and Josh Hart will be, Isaiah Hartenstein is returning. Let me just tell you that 100%. OG Anunoby and Isaiah Hartenstein are returning. 100%. I'm not even half doing that. They coming back. Both of them coming back. Man, can you imagine though? That 9-man rotation? That 9-man rotation. Juju gonna come back with a chip on his shoulder, and they going after a chip. Okay? Yeah, they'll pass the first apron, because it's just as if they kept Bodega. They're gonna pass the first apron. They won't pass the second apron. If they let Precious walk, they might be able to stay under the first apron, but I gotta look at the numbers. I gotta look at those numbers tomorrow. But if they let Precious go, they might be able to stay under the first apron. Because really and truly, right now, they don't need the mid-level exception. They don't even need it. Hey, did y'all hear that the Knicks was in the midst to get Alex Caruso before OKC? That the Knicks was trying to get, I told y'all, that was the dude. Didn't I tell y'all? They was trying to get Alex Caruso, but Chicago really, really wanted Josh Giddey, and that's why they're willing to part with him. But the Knicks was trying to get Alex Caruso, and I was telling y'all, that was the dude right there. But it's all good now. They can have him. Because now Mobb Deep is Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride, Josh Hart, and Dante DiVincenzo. That's Mobb Deep, y'all. That's Mobb Deep, y'all. It's Mobb Deep. Daggone. Yeah, Bridges plays the 2, the 3, and the 4. Bridges is a pure wing in the Paul George mold. Paul George could play 2, 3, and 4. Bridges could play 2, 3, and 4. That's what I'm saying. It's so scary because when you bring in Mitchell Robinson, Hart, DiVincenzo, and Deuce, almost any player in the starting 5 except Isaiah Hartenstein you can leave any of them. You can leave Mikal with them, OG with them, Juju with them, Brunson with them. You could go in many directions. If you're you just messed up and gave Tibbs too many weapons. That's what happened. You just messed up and gave Tibbs too many weapons. That's what happened, man. Shoot. And they still have their they still got their 2024. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about the Don. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about, don't say nothing about, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. They're gone, man. They're gone. They got all they picks. Oh my gosh, man. They probably gonna trade him though. I don't see them keeping these picks. What are they gonna do with these picks? I would see Ryan Dunn. I like Mogbo. Both of those cats could be G League. Oh man, this is amazing. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to break the news. This is the best news. I mean, this is the best news we had since, January, right? When we got OG. This is the best news we had in a minute. Let me tell you something over. I told you, rebuild is over. It's win now. They didn't give up Deuce. All they gave up was Bodega 44 and 4 picks. That's it. They didn't give up Deuce. And for what I'm understanding, they didn't even give up 2024 picks, which I'm still tripping about. How they get away without giving up any 2024 picks? I don't know. It's win now. It's definitely win now. The Knicks, I would say, legit, no matter what other teams do, the Knicks have got to be going into this season top 3 in the East, in terms of their rating. They got to be top three in the East right now. The Knicks have got to be top three. Was it 5 picks? Was it 5 picks? Okay, 5 picks then. Whatever. Shoot. I'd have gave him 5. I don't care. I'd have gave him 5. That's right. Bodega 44 and 5. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Daggone, man. Anyway, that's fine. Bodega 44 and 4 unprotected. Let's do it. Let's do it. You in win now. You in win now mode. Okay? Hey, is it next year that they getting rid of Shaq and Kenny and Barkley? Is it next year? Because it'd be perfect to get rid of them bums at the same time the Knicks coming into prominence. It'd be perfect. Get rid of them bums while the Knicks coming into prominence. Yeah, good. Get rid of them bums and let's. What's up, Organic? Get rid of them bums and let's get some new blood in there and let the Knicks come into prominence at the right time. Yeah. Get rid of them. That's right. Man, oh man. Listen, I'm gonna have to take like 20 minutes just to read through this again and get over, just kind of calm down. Otherwise, I ain't gonna. Maybe I have me a glass of milk or something. Cause I ain't, man. Shoot. Man. I know it's crazy. I'm still tickled. I'm telling you, I'm still tickled, man. I'm still tickled. Well, we'll probably talk about it again tomorrow. It's a big day tomorrow, especially now the Knicks still got their draft picks. I still can't believe it, but whatever, man. Yeah, that's right. I'm turned up, man. You right. I'm turned up. Wow. Well, anyway, y'all enjoy this evening, man. We got some summer to look forward to right now. Really, the Knicks stacked. They stacked. So whatever we drafting tomorrow, it's for the future. It's not even for next year. It's for the future. So let's see what we're gonna do, y'all. Dang. Yeah, man. Shalom to all of y'all. Please be safe. Hopefully you're at home enjoying this news like I am. I'm gonna probably have me some milk and then hit the sack. Thank y'all for showing up on such a short notice, but this was a special occasion. I think you would agree. Special occasion. So, hey, good night. Shalom.